So, hello and welcome back to another chitty chatty babbling Christine is a babbling person video. How the heck are you guys doing? Honestly, I've been better, but I've also been worse. So, swings and roundabouts and all that. I wasn't expecting, and this is on me, I wasn't expecting when I got everything adjusted, I wasn't expecting it to seem like I had just gotten the dentures for the first time again. And yeah, that was a slap in the face with reality for me, which made me a little bit sad. It's getting a little bit better, but it's kind of like I just had everything pulled and I'm right back to square one with the sore face again, which is depressing. I I guess the difference is this time I know it's going to get better. I got used to not being in pain and that was nice. How is everybody weather-wise? I did see that this weekend was not good weather-wise, pretty much for anybody who lives in, I would say, the South, the Midwestern corridor, or Western, like, mountain corridor. That looked like you guys got slammed with snow. We had thunderstorms, which is trippy. The first thunderstorm of the year is always so weird because you're not expecting it. You're looking outside and there's still snow everywhere. And you look out and you're like, oh, it's raining a little bit. And then you hear that rumble and you just stop and you go, is that thunder? Am I hearing thunder? And then next thing you know, there's thunder everywhere. What was trippy and weird was it rained really hard for like 10 minutes and then it hailed for about 4 minutes straight, enough that I looked out on the deck and thought maybe we had had thunder snow because the deck was covered in white, and it was still coming down, and I was like, oh no, that's not snow, that's hail, because the white is bouncing. And then that stopped and we cleared off yesterday and it was actually really nice. I went for a walk with my neighbor and this time no one fell. We went for a walk earlier this week and the road was an ice skating rink, which is not cool. I managed to keep my balance, but my neighbor fell twice, which made me feel terrible. It kind of made me feel like I should fall too. Not that I wanted to, and not that I did, but I did feel really bad for them. They're fine. Like I said, we went again for a walk yesterday and we just walked around the lake and it was so lovely. And that was when I realized that the red-winged blackbirds and the grackles are back, because it took me a second and I was like, wait, I'm hearing a lot of bird song. And you don't realize how much you miss bird song until the only bird song you hear are the occasional peeps of a chickadee and blue jays, who I love my blue jays. They are a bright spot all winter long. Absolutely love them, but they're not a melodic bird. So hearing all of the, I don't even know what you call red-winged blackbirds and grackles. I just call it the drip drop call, but they sing and then they do that little bloop bloop noise and it's so cute. And I was so excited to hear it. I'm definitely, since they're around, if we have a day when the wind is not howling, because today started off warm. It started off in the 50s, but it was the 50s with a wind coming out of the north that kind of had that bite to it. And our temperature is rapidly plummeting now. But if we have a day where it's not like that, I will definitely put the camera out and do a bird feeder video with hopefully the noise and the beautiful springtime cacophony, because I love it. The little bit of warm weather we had, though, our snow piles, they're not gone, but they're diminishing, and they're diminishing quickly. So that is cool. And there are now puddles on top of the ice on the lake, which is also very cool. But I still have not seen what I personally consider to be the definitive sign of spring. And for me, the definitive sign of spring is to see a chipmunk. And I haven't seen a chipmunk yet, but since the raccoons are back and the swans are back, and yesterday we had 3 geese stop by, so the geese are back. Today we saw a pair of ducks flying overhead, so they're on their way back, so I think it's spring. Also, I say also too much, but also, I saw the coolest thing in, I think it was on Instagram. I went on and I follow the Upper Peninsula, a couple different Upper Peninsula, like Department of Natural Resources and just kind of sites like that. And they have got verified with photographs the first cougar cubs seen in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan in 100 years. And the pictures are so cute. I mean, baby anything is cute, but baby kitty cats, especially giant kitty cats, is just, it's adorable. And it's kind of good news because these are the first babies that we've seen. People have been catching cougars on trail cams for years now, but this is the first babies. So that is very cool. They're not in my area. They're about, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours to the west. But that's very exciting. I'm very encouraged that some of the big predators are coming back. Not that I want to meet a cougar while I'm out on a walk. Well, okay, I do. But I don't really. But at the same time, it's just good to know that they're around because they're sort of a keystone species, and it's just nice to have. It's nice to have the keystone species in the state. So that is very cool. Other than that, I'm at T minus about 2 weeks until I have a very full house again. I'm a little bit excited. You know, I was a little apprehensive at first. I was like, how are we going to make this work? But I think it's going to work out. I mean, having all of my family under the same roof again is going to be nice. The only thing I still worry about is that maybe we'll get on each other's nerves, but I think that can even be gotten around because you just set out the rules at first. I know that I personally can be a very irritating person, so I need to make sure that they know if I get to be too much, just to tell me to go to my room and be quiet. No, I don't want them actually saying that. But yeah, that we just talk everything out. Also, I have something to show you guys. I'm very excited because I think I showed you what, a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, my little itty bitty baby seedlings. Well, my little itty bitty baby seedlings have gotten bigger. So let's go look at them. Okay, this isn't a seedling, but it's also very cute. So, Parky, look, it's a string. He's like, yeah, no. Not even interested. Parky Cam. He's a menace. All right, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Look at how big these guys have gotten. They're a little bit floppy. They get a little bit of fan therapy every day, which hopefully will help strengthen their little stems, but we've got some actual true leaves on these bad boys. And that is making me extremely excited. They also don't seem quite as leggy as some seedlings I've started before, so I've got high hopes. Anyway, that's about it. I mean, it wasn't really a whole lot going on this week. There was a lot going on this week, but also not a whole lot going on this week, if that makes any sense. I do feel really bad. I didn't have a Sims build video this week because, like I said, there was a lot going on this week and also not a lot going on this week. And one of the things that fell by the wayside is my Sims building video. I've started the build. It's going to be a really cool build, but I'm not done with it yet because I simply ran out of time, which makes me feel guilty, but at the same time, it is what it is. And that was really, I think, the only thing I didn't get done last week that I wanted to get done. So, yeah. Anyway, enough of that. Thank you so much for listening to me babble. And hit the thumbs up on your way out. Be sure that you have subscribed if you want to. And I will see you guys later. Have an awesome week. I hope your weather improves. I hope my weather improves. And we'll just wait for spring together.